Hi, Thrifty Tim here with a long overdue reading update. I noticed that my last reading update was more like at the beginning of June, and it's over to almost 3 months after that now. But of course, part of it was that caused it is that had I ended up in the ER a couple of times, and I had plenty of doctor's appointments and stuff over that time, and I got less read than I hoped to, but I did finish it. One of the books I finished I think I had started before the beginning of June was the Cardinal of the Kremlin. I've misplaced the book again now, so I can't show you it, but it was a reread for me. It's the third book in the Jack Ryan series by Tom Clancy, and in it has to do with like the Star Wars technology that was going on back in the 80s, and stuff, and with the arms reduction talks and stuff going on between the Soviet Union and the U.S. And this, I can't remember how many times I've read that book now, but it's one that I go back to periodically and reread. But then, like I said, things are going slow. But then I did finish a book because I started it because I was hoping to finish it in July, because I was trying to do it for Private Eye July. Don't know how good this will show up on there. Oh, it does some. Here, this is my a tablet that I just pretty much have set up just for reading, and it's the Green Murder. The Green Murder Case by S.S. Van Dyne, and it's third book in the Philo Vance series. I didn't realize what number it was in the series until I checked it earlier today. I finished the book today, and the book's from the 1920s. It takes place in New York City, where we're in pretty much a mansion that was owned by Tobias Green, but he had died, and this was a few years later or so. And so his wife, who was paralyzed and pretty much restricted to bed, and their children. There's Juliet, Chester, Rex, and Sibylla are their regular children, and then there's Ada that was adopted, that Tobias had adopted. And what it is it happens one wintry day. Philo Vance is in talking with the district attorney Markham, and they get a phone call, and they end up having to go to the Green Mansion to investigate murder. And Julia was murdered, and Ada was shot in the back, but she survived. And And so they're working on the murder case, and they're trying to figure it out. And like 3 or 4 days later, uh, Chester gets killed. And it keeps going on as time between them, but around everyone's being killed, and they don't see any sign of anybody other than the family coming in or going out, or the family's doctor. And so they're working on that, and it is a good story, and I think I'll read the other Philo Vance series that I can download off Project Gutenberg or wherever, and like I said, I like the book. So what I finished reading. The 2 books I am in the middle of reading is this is Hermeneutics, The Winds of War. This is over 1,000 pages long, and I'm at page 536 in it now. I have just over 500 pages to go, and then the other book I'm reading, and this is, I should say, this is about World War II before the United States enters the war, and it pretty much follows a Navy family, and it was made into miniseries with Robert Midgman and Jan Michael Vincent's in it, and I can't remember how the other ones in it, the names. And so it's pretty good. This one I have a little over 500 pages left to read too. This is the 4th book in the Jack Ryan series, and it's about pretty much about trans-infected drug cartels in like Colombia and stuff. I think it was in another country in this book, but it's about that to something else that was going on in the like early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and so I'm going to be focusing on finishing this one before I finish that Clear and Present Danger. Clear and Present Danger is a reread anyway, so. But this one I have just a little over 500 pages to go in it, so hopefully I'll be able to finish it in next month, or I should say in September. And oh shoot, I'm trying to get this now for and I'm okay, but also I'm reading some something I decided to do. I'm going to start reading a public domain kids book, trying to one a week, and now I can't remember the name of the book I am reading now. I had it on my tablet here. Yeah. Okay, I think I might be able to bring it up now. Okay. The first one, because I'm doing a kids series pretty much, and uh, okay, and so this is the first of a series for girls. It's Adele Doring, and this one is Adele Doring of the Sunnyside Club, where they're forming her. She's in a group of like 7 girls that are always doing everything together, so they decide to form a secret club. I'm only read the first 2 chapters of it. I read them this earlier today, and I'm trying to read. Hopefully, I can read one a week of these children's ones because they're shorter than the other books normally, and they're pretty much middle grade books. And so I'll go through this one throughout each month. I'll try finishing one, and I'll have a video talking about it. And also, what I'm going to be doing is reading a magazine that's in the public domain that's on Project Gutenberg each like one a week, and the one for this week will be The Vampire, spelled with a Y instead of I. That's from it's from a magazine from the early 19th century. And so those are what I'll be doing. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to try having this done sometime Monday, and I'll record a video of the middle grade children's the public domain books will be on Mondays. The magazine ones I'll have a video on Wednesdays, hopefully. On Friday I'll be doing have a reading update, and on Tuesdays I do a live stream every day where I call it Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim. That's the live stream that I started years ago when I had my channel separated. Then that would be on I used to do that on my Final Community channel. Well, anyway, I have combined the channels to this one, and I still do that every Tuesday, and we've included talking about books every week in that too. So, and that starts at 12 Central Time if you're interested in checking that out. So that's my plans for going on now, and so I think I've been talking long enough. So with that said, until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.